What are you
You get
talking
triggered
about?
by the Sly for Vaughn comments. They be saying Sly for Vaughn. I think they trolling me.
The reason I just don't see them comments no more.
Cameras captured the aftermath.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
In 2022, Lil Durk snapped what looked like a regular flex pic. Him in the bathroom, posing with $1 million spread across the counter. But what everyone thought was just another rapper showing off would soon turn into something way more serious. Inside the courtroom today, prosecutors dropped a bombshell. They're claiming that photo wasn't just for show. According to them, Lil Durk allegedly put a $1 million bounty on Quando Rondo's head back in 2022. The court docs say that defendant Banks used his crew, his so-called trusted lieutenants, to bring in a hitman who was supposed to fly out to Southern California on August 18, 2022, to get Quando Rondo. It gets even wilder. The documents go on to say that defendant Wilson was out there recruiting hitmen, promising them the $1 million reward, money that prosecutors claim came straight from Durk's camp. And that viral selfie, the one with stacks of cash on the bathroom counter, they're calling that the confirmation photo, proof that the money was ready and waiting for whoever took the job. The evidence file even mentions that some of the so-called co-conspirators were later rewarded in other ways, popping up in music videos and being name-dropped in lyrics. One of the biggest examples, prosecutors say, is Durk's track Block is Hot, allegedly dropped as a reward for Deesky. This whole case just flipped that bathroom photo into something way bigger than a flex. Prosecutors are saying the evidence they've got against Lil Durk is solid, and because of that, they believe they can keep him on lock while having full control over him inside jail. But Durk's legal team isn't letting that slide. His lawyers filed an urgent request for a status hearing, claiming the Chicago rapper has been stuck in special housing since August 29, 2025, without proper due process. According to the filing, Durk's being held in a tiny cell, barely big enough for a bed, toilet, and sink, and he's trapped there 23 hours a day. The report adds that he's been cut off from nearly everything. No commissary, only one phone call a month, and 0 in-person visits. That's right. No family, no friends, no nothing. The crazy part? They say Durk was thrown in the SHU as punishment just for having an Apple Watch. But here's where it gets even messier. His attorneys claim that supposed violation still hasn't even been reviewed by the jail's disciplinary committee, even though rules say it should have been handled within 5 working days. Even other inmates started worrying about him. The word inside says they were calling around, trying to find anyone who could step up and help the Chicago star before things got worse.
They got Lil Durk in a hole for basically some BS, and right now we're going to show the paperwork. They saying that he was caught with a cell phone, and basically that's not true. They trying to keep him in a hole, do a lot of things that they shouldn't be doing or whatever, but they're trying to make a point because they saying that me and him is privileged and we got so many things going on, and it's a lot of BS.
This whole situation sounds like a power move to keep Durk silent. Some people are saying that Lil Durk is just getting what he deserves, calling the whole thing payback for a serious crime he allegedly committed. But not everyone agrees, and the debate online is going crazy right now. Durk's own team spoke up through his Instagram story, posting a message that hit deep. Crazy how you gotta wait until it's dark out to see who's really with you. It's clear Durk's feeling isolated, watching the people he once called friends slowly fade away. Even DJ Akademiks jumped in, explaining how most rappers in the industry have completely turned their backs on Durk.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of the went on tour with, did songs with, called you they brother, they twin. I wouldn't be surprised if these rappers try to fuck India. These are down low and dirty. And I think this is what, I think Durk right now is thinking that, man, I thought I was just with a whole bunch of real. No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Akademiks didn't hold back. He said that if Durk ever walks free again, he won't come out the same person or the same artist we once knew.
And I feel bad for Durk. When King Slime got locked up, there was a whole parade. Free him! Free him! Free him! Oh, nah. Everybody would post details of the case. How is this humane? How could they do this? Yo, free... not Smirk. No, free Slime. Durk got locked up. They might give that half a bar. Free Smirk. And they moved him. I'll give credit. I have heard some of these guys have sent lawyers. Good for that. But Smirk is in there, man, realizing the world don't stop spinning because you locked up.
If you're still rocking with Durk while everyone else bails, drop a like. Because right now, it feels like the whole world's walking away from him. Sadly, it's looking like Lil Durk might never see freedom again. The latest court updates are painting a rough picture for the Chicago rapper's future. According to reports, Durk's co-defendants, DD, Boogie, and Brown Eyes, have all agreed with the government to delay the trial for another 5 months, pushing it back to May 4th. But here's the twist. Durk didn't want to wait. He wanted his day in court to start on the original date, January 7th, ready to face everything head-on. When that announcement dropped, the judge gave prosecutors the floor, and that's when things got tense. They walked up confidently, telling the court they've got multiple cooperating witnesses who are ready to testify that Durk was the real mastermind behind all the chaos. They basically said, start the trial whenever. We don't care. We've got OTF insiders talking. That shocking statement shut the whole courtroom down. The tension was so heavy that the judge had to call for a recess right there and then. This latest move might have just made Durk's fight for freedom even tougher. When the courtroom session resumed, Lil Durk's lawyers couldn't keep up with the heat. Things took a sharp turn, and it was officially announced that Durk's M for Hire trial had been pushed back yet again. The new trial date for Durk and his 5 co-defendants is now locked in for May 4th, with a pre-trial conference set for April 13th. This delay left everyone whispering, saying Durk's legal team looked completely caught off guard by the prosecutor's shocking statements. But that wasn't all. Before the court adjourned for the day, a fresh update hit the news. The judge denied Durk's motion to dismiss the case for vagueness, shutting down one of his team's biggest moves. His motion for a bill of particulars is still being reviewed, with both sides allowed to submit extra responses by Friday. Outside the courthouse, one lawyer explained what it all meant. The judge's decision basically killed any shot at getting the case thrown out early.
Let me tell y'all, the Durk y'all loved when he was free, if he gets back out again, he'll never be that Durk. I'm gonna tell you why. He done learned a lot of lessons. This is me assuming. Nothing he's told me. But the things that he did for others, y'all know when he came on my podcast, right? And he said, man, your gunner's a snitch. I can't gunner. Man, that. I don't care. I love Thug. He said that because Thug told him. What Durk is realizing, Durk is a great soldier, but nobody looked at him like a leader. Durk was willing to move on behalf of the people he's loyal to when they get locked up. When he locked up, they might drop him as a bar in a song, but...
In other words, Durk is now locked in to face trial this May, no way around it. The rap scene is split. Some are standing behind Durk, saying he's being targeted, while others think this might be the final chapter in his career. The tension around this case just hit a whole new level. Just 1 hour after the courtroom wrapped up for the day, a bombshell update hit the internet, and it changed everything. Reports came out that the feds managed to flip OTF Vonnie, one of Lil Durk's most trusted right-hand men, turning him into a witness against Durk himself. Vonnie wasn't just some random crew member, he was known as Durk's go-to guy, handling things whenever Durk needed something done out in the streets. The two were even arrested together and were supposed to stand trial side by side. But after that last court session, people noticed something strange. Vonnie's file got updated, showing that he was no longer in Bureau of Prisons custody. That instantly raised eyebrows, because it usually means one thing: he got released, most likely on house arrest. Later that night, things got even crazier. Word spread that Vonnie got hold of a phone and started texting someone close to him, trying to explain his situation. But that person ended up flipping on him, leaking all the messages online. In the text, Vonnie wrote, "I'm trying to plea out on a 32, which is the base M for hire. Max is 43, that's life. But I get -2 points for a plea, -1 for early plea, -2 for no background. So I'll have 27 points. That's 5 to 7 years. It's better than that. I can't go to trial. I might get an elbow, and I don't want to get gut like the Mother Boys." When he said he didn't want to get gut like the Mother Boys, he was referring to OTF Jam and what went down with him. That one leaked text not only exposed Vonnie's deal, but also showed just how deep this case is running. Durk's own circle is starting to turn on him. After the leaks about OTF Vonnie flipping hit the internet, social media exploded, and DJ Akademiks wasted no time jumping on a live stream to talk about it. But things took a shocking turn when Vonnie's own father joined the stream, ready to air everything out. On the live, Vonnie's dad dropped a jaw-dropping confession. He claimed his own son played a major role in King Von's death and even said Lil Durk knew about it. He explained that once he found out Vonnie had cooperated with the feds, he disowned his son completely, saying he could never stand behind someone who turned snitch, even if it's his own blood. The internet went wild. This was family drama mixed with street politics on full display. During the stream, Akademiks hit him with a tough question. Why would Durk want King Von gone? That's when it got even darker. The police reports at the time of King Von's passing revealed that Durk and Von were co-defendants in an open case. That case eventually ended in a private settlement, which raised eyebrows everywhere. Many believe that means Durk might have struck a quiet deal with the feds since the case couldn't move forward after King Von's death. The timing and connections have everyone questioning what really went down behind the scenes. A viral tweet from OTF Vonnie's dad set the internet on fire. He claimed that Lil Durk had King Von dealt with, and people couldn't believe what they were seeing. The post made fans question everything, especially after realizing that Durk always seems to hop on Instagram Live right after someone close to him or a Chicago rival ends up gone. People pointed out that Durk went live right after the deaths of King Von, Lil Pob, FBG Duck, and 2 other Chicago figures. And now fans are saying it's no coincidence. Many are speculating that Durk might be using IG Live as a real-time alibi. So if the feds ever press him about his location, he can just say, "Check my live. I was online when it happened." Then came the biggest revelation yet, the evidence Vonnie allegedly handed over. According to reports, the feds uncovered an OTF iMessage group chat that supposedly held key details about Durk's involvement. The documents claim that federal prosecutors are accusing Durk of putting out hits on O-Block members for not retaliating over King Von's death. It gets even deeper. Prosecutors say they've got a witness ready to testify that Durk personally gave the orders. The evidence file even states that defendant Durk Banks feuded with O-Block member Munna Duke over Banks' belief that O-Block wasn't properly retaliating for the passing of Bennett, also known as King Von. Even Whack 100 jumped online to react, saying he's ready to expose what he calls the real truth behind all this drama. The situation's getting wilder by the day. Since OTF Vonnie was part of that alleged OTF iMessage group chat, he had access to everything. And when the feds got hold of his phone, they reportedly used those messages to connect Lil Durk to several serious crimes. Investigators claim the text matched up with real-life incidents, and one of the biggest links was to the 2021 attempted hit on Quando Rondo at a gas station in Blackshear, Georgia. According to the evidence file, the feds reviewed surveillance footage and witness testimony from that night, and they found that the iMessages lined up perfectly with the date of the attack. They even found multiple conversations talking about getting Quando Rondo dealt with. On top of that, people started re-examining Durk's lyrics, especially the line, "Told me they got an addy, go, got location, go, look on the news, see your son screaming, no, look." Now those bars sound way more suspicious than anyone ever imagined.
Right now, the search is on for 3 people who police say at a Savannah rapper, a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
But here's the twist. Vonnie wasn't the only one who turned informant. Another OTF member's actions just took things to another level. Reports revealed that OTF DDE's younger brother also cooperated with the feds. And when the news dropped, rappers all over the industry were in complete shock. One artist even posted, "Please tell me this isn't real." But sadly, it was. The new evidence file shows that there's body cam footage of DD's brother begging to snitch in exchange for leniency, trying to turn on Durk and multiple OTF members. This fresh footage flipped the entire case upside down. It's now clear the feds are building their strategy from the inside, using Durk's own people against him. So now the big question is, what exactly did Lil Ted say to the police? Lil Ted, also known as OTF DD's younger brother, has always been one of Durk's main guys. And sources say he's the one who put together the crew that went after Quando Rondo in LA. But everything came crashing down when police caught Ted at a local convenience store with a firearm tucked in his jeans pocket.
Really?
Dude had a. What about that? A man had a with an extended clip. That's cool though, right?
The moment he got picked up, the story took a dramatic turn. Officers say Ted started breaking down in tears before he even made it inside the station, crying out, "I swear, I'll tell you all about the passings." He was desperately trying to cut a deal before things got worse, hoping he could talk his way out of jail. But by then, it was already too late.
Come on. Hey, stop it. Stop it.
I tell you about the murder, I swear to God, I tell you about the murder. It's my son, I tell you about everything. I swear to God, I tell you, I will tell you, please, I swear, please.
Once inside, Ted was placed in a holding cell, and cameras caught him sobbing uncontrollably, saying he just wanted to go home. Reports claim he was ready to spill everything he knew, from inside secrets to names, just to get himself out of the mess. Now everyone's asking the same thing. What did Ted really tell the feds? Did he expose Durk? Did he give up OTF? Or was he bluffing out of fear? Either way, this moment could completely change the direction of the case.
Wait, hold on, you gotta relax for me, because I can't understand it. Relax. What's the number? 7 what you saying, man? We're gonna see what we can do for you, alright? We're gonna see what we can do for you. You gotta relax for me. Relax, man. I'm gonna get a buzz for Christmas. Relax. Give me no, I'm saying, what you talking about? I'm trying to get that.
Comment below what you think Lil Ted confessed to. Are you still standing with Durk, or do you think this is the end for him? Like, share, and subscribe if you're keeping up with every twist in this wild case, because it's only getting crazier from here.